Okay, so I think we're on YouTube. Hello everyone. I've come back. Alucard always comes back. Maybe. AlucardsQuest does anyway. So what are we doing here today? We're starting a, if not a new series, then another series. As you may or may not know, I've been streaming the Castlevanias, streaming the Contras. Not all the Castlevanias, but all the old school ones. The classic Vanias, I call them. And all the Contras that were released on the collection. So I thought, well, since we're drowning in collections these days, but we could always use more, by the way. I'm not avert to having more. Let's stick with that era and stick with one of my favorites, Mega Man. Now, probably, I'll be totally honest with you guys, had I not discovered Castlevania first, I probably would have been more of a Mega Man kid. Because I knew of Castlevania in like 87, 88. I didn't discover Mega Man until like 1990 or 91. Probably 90. So it was late in the game. Not that late, but it was late enough to where I felt like, oh my god, I've been missing out. Just from hearing the music alone, I fell in love with this game. No, I kid you not. And the gameplay was good enough, but the music just pushed it over the top. And I know it's like so many like chiptune artists and whoever do Mega Man covers, and it's almost like too much, but I don't ever want to forget that these games have great music. Certainly 1 through 4 have some of the better ones. 5 and 6 are okay. 7 and 8 have their moments, and 9 is pretty fantastic musically. 10 not so much. I have yet to play 11, but I think we're going beyond the scope. We're looking at the Japanese covers, and they're called Rockman. Mega Man's sister's role, you know, rock and roll, obviously, but man, I would never say this about Castlevania, even if it's true, but man, Mega Man does in fact rock. They call him Rockman for a reason. And I know it was initially because of rock, paper, scissors, but his sister's role, I'm gonna call him Rock because his tunes rock. And I hate to say that, but it's true. How else do you say it? So we're gonna play the Japanese version here only because it has this gorgeous title screen. And let me show you. Order off, filter off, CPU speed turbo. I presume that doesn't make the game play faster. But look at this gorgeous title screen. Why couldn't they have not put that in our game? Why did we just get like a flat, like... You know what the American title screen looks like. I'll show you. I'll show you. And this box art is fantastic too. But look at this title screen. Look at how boring that is. I do kind of like the black background, so maybe they could have combined the two. But no picture of Rock on there, man. Seriously. This is iconic, though. This look is iconic. The font is classic. But really, you know... I prefer this. This is gorgeous. And had I knew it was like a cartoon, like had an anime style, like an old school anime style, I would have been even more in love with this game. I think there was even an anime in Japan that was kind of limited or didn't see a wide release or something called Rockman of the Stars or something like that. And I really liked it. Had I saw that and then played this game, I would have and like, you know, this would have kicked Castlevania's butt back in the day. As far as what games I liked. But yeah, I mean I would have been obsessed with it like I was, you know, He-Man and Transformers and Ninja Turtles and Sky Commanders or whatever else I was into. Some of you are like, Sky Commanders? Don't worry about it. It was kind of niche. I felt kind of proud of that series anyway because I'd seen all the episodes and I bought all the toys for that since there weren't too many. And only me and like one other dude at school knew about it. Anyway. Maybe I'll watch that again someday. I don't know where all those toys went though. They're all gone. As far as I'm concerned, we start with Cutman. And why do we start with Cutman? Listen. Now you have to remember, when I got an NES, I was used to no music, like beeps and boops. And all of a sudden, I'm getting this stuff. Of course, that would be an extra life there. I mean, this music to me, it was just so, like, upbeat and, like, triumphant and, like, I don't know. And then you have this cute character who can jump and shoot. He also blinks. I think he was the first video game character to blink. And in these old NES games, the bass is so loud. Oftentimes my parents would have to tell me to turn it down because the bass was just booming so loud through the TV. You can jump through doors in a pose. Just looking at his jumping pose is awesome. It's like he opens his mouth like he's... Whoa! What's not to like about Mega Man? Seriously. Wow. I never said I was good. Ah. He has such a great run, too. I mean, it doesn't even matter that he's in his, like, blue pajamas. Now there's a freeze frame for you. Even Mega Man's damage animation was impressive. It's like, oh! For 1987? This was a joy. And the funny thing is, this first game wasn't even a hit. The series didn't become successful till the second game. Preposterous. So I think Pac-Man is next, if I'm not mistaken. And in retrospect... Oops, wrong buttons. in retrospect, all these, why is my jump not responding? Oops. What was I saying? In retrospect, all of these robot masters and their outfits looking like Japanese like Super Sentai characters, it just adds to the charm. And of course, an extra life, once again, falls down into a pit. Get used to these things, my friends. These appearing and disappearing platforms are the bane of every Mega Man player on the planet. Even the pros. I would get that, but I'm afraid I'll die trying to get out of there, so... not today. Mental note of where that is. Like I need it. I'm pretty sure... I mean, this game is so iconic to me that of course I remember where everything is. There isn't that much to remember. That is not what I meant to do. Neither is that. But there's no timer, you know? There's no... You get unlimited continues. Why would you not keep playing until you beat it? you know? And of course, part of the reason I'm playing this again is because they just announced Castlevania, or not Castlevania, Christ. They just announced Mega Man Battle Network Collection for everything. And it's been a couple years. I think the last one came out in 2019. Was a for as far as physical release, was a GameStop exclusive for a while. I should have just gone through the door. Because this is my last life. Shit. I am dead. You know what? Give myself a fighting chance, at least. Amazing how that happened. You know, I probably would enjoy playing old games again if I used save states and rewind features more often. Because I beat these games like 30 years ago, okay? You know, I do enjoy the challenge, but at the same time, 30 years is a long time. I work a lot, and really, you know, who plays video games to stress themselves out? Nobody. At least they shouldn't. Ooh. So yes, this is the first Mega Man Legacy Collection, which I think was done by Digital Eclipse. I don't know who handles the new ones. You give me some health, you bastards. Well, they're not gonna. Now this part is a mother. It's like magic, isn't it? It's black magic sorcery. Of course, back in the day, we just could have called it cheating. But I don't care. Third level. Third time they're gonna leave me high and dry as far as extra lives. You go up, damn you. Go up. Go up. There we go. Well, I got one anyway. Don't need those. I wonder... No. That's the way it goes. Okay. If I'm not mistaken. This is another great song. Whatever, I'll take it. That is completely unnecessary. Fill up my life only for it to be taken away. So they have, so far, damn it. Stop hitting me. So far they have Mega Man Original Legacy Collections 1 and 2, X Collections 1 and 2, and 0 and ZX Collections. Come on, you guys gotta give me some health. Give me a break at least. Anytime you want health in this game, it's like, it just doesn't come. And that's what she said. Whatever. This room... I don't know if you have to take a hit going through this area, but as far as I can tell, just by looking at it and from my history, you have to take a hit. I mean, maybe there's a way around that. But I couldn't tell you how. I mean, you could get the weapon that you step on that creates a platform, I guess. And a lot of us were hoping, oh, since they're kind of doing the collections in timeline order, that Legends would be next. But that was that assumption did not serve us well. Because as far as I knew, as far as anybody knew, Legends came after the X series. But then I think chronologically, Battle Network might be next. Or it could just be simply be the case of Game Boy Advance being easier to port than PlayStation games, which is possible. Certainly the opinion is that shit. The general consensus seems to be that Game Boy Advance was a portable Super Nintendo. And that's not without merit. I mean, it handled Super Nintendo ports very, very well. For the most part. Unless people didn't know what they were doing, like Konami, but I think we're alright. Yeah, because that Contra Alien War port to Game Boy Advance was pretty terrible. And I don't know, it seems like they brightened up all the colors, which I kind of understand because the original Game Boy Advance was dark, but retroactively you didn't need that. I mean, there's a pose. Can't even see myself because I'm in the midst of flashing. What was I talking about? Game Boy Advance. Technically it was a 32-bit system, but it rarely ever showed off that power. You can see it anytime it tries to do like 3D games. Some of the first-person shooters on there are pretty damn good. There was a company specifically that did some amazing 3D work on there. They did like a version of Driver 2, and was it 2 or 3? I can't remember. I thought it was 2. And they did an Asterix and Obelix game completely in 3D, which is just mind-blowing. Of course, there was a lot of polygon warping that you would see normally on PlayStation, but it was even worse on Game Boy Advance. Still, for it to do 3D to that capacity is freaking amazing. And towards the end of its life cycle, they figured out how to double its power, which is why they had a Castlevania double pack. Would you think Castlevania on the Game Boy Advance, they really pushed those graphics? Well, kinda, but for it to be able to fit 2 of them on there, imagine if they had done another one, how much it would have held graphically. I mean, it probably would have been closer to what the DS games look like. I don't know, that kind of fascinates me. But anyway, I do understand why Battle Network came next as far as a legacy collection. I mean, essentially you're just porting 10 Super Nintendo games into a collection. Now, I'm a little disappointed because then that leaves the Legends games on their own, and there's only 3 of them, and one is like a kind of a spin-off prequel. Is that enough for its own release? I don't know. I'm sure they'll try to add something else to make it more interesting. Probably Mega Man and Bass, the original. I imagine they'll put the, speaking of Game Boy Advance, I imagine they'll put the Game Boy Advance translation on top of the Super Famicom version and release it like that. There's other Mega Mans that I wish they would include. You know, I'm really fond, personally, of the Game Boy games. Not so much the extreme games. But, there was a Mega Man 1 through 5 on Game Boy. And there's Extreme 1 and 2. And there was a racing game called Battle and Chase on the Japanese PlayStation. There were 2 arcade fighters called Power Battles. And those last 3 made it onto other collections. And of course there's Mega Man Soccer, but I mean, if you're desperate. Or the 2 DOS games, if you're really stretching, if you want absolutely everything. But, you know, I say, at least let... I'm not worried about Battle and Chase. I'm not worried about the Power Battles. I want Legends, and I want... and I'll take Mega Man and Bass with it. That'll be it enough for me. It'll be kind of weird to call it a Legends Legacy Collection, but hey, I've heard of worse names. And I'm hoping, irregardless of how... I love this song, by the way. Irregardless of how Battle Network Collection performs, I'm hoping Legends Collection is not far behind. I'm hoping this is not part of a Capcom test to see if, well, Battle Network performed well, let's get another collection out there. And the Battle Network series doesn't end at the Game Boy Advance either, so... Excuse me. Look at how thick those spikes are down there. In real life, you probably... I mean, you'd hurt yourself on them, but are they just pyramids? Or are they actually spikes? Damn mechanical burger, stop attacking me. Yeah, because a lot of us Battle Network is great in its own way, but a lot of us really have a soft spot for Legends. If you watch our friend Eric of Let's Get and his review on Mega Man Legends 1, you might understand why we kind of missed that series. But yeah, I mean, Capcom is notorious for having tests to see whether a game will do well or not. I mean, Darkstalkers Resurrection was a test. Most recently, the Onimusha remaster was a test. Although it didn't seem like it, it sold so badly that they canceled remastering the rest of the series. So in essence, it was a test, whether we liked it or not, or whether anybody liked it or not. It turned out to be a test. I think, as far as Onimusha goes, they mishandled that HD remaster. As they did it. It shouldn't have been released as they released it. What they should have done is, at the very least, added Genma mode, which was on the Xbox version. But also, if you're gonna remaster Onimusha, at least put more games on there. You have to understand, Devil May Cry, the trilogy of Devil May Cry, has been re-released 3 times and been remastered twice. For every consecutive console generation, Onimusha hasn't been touched. since its PS2 days. So for you to just re-release one as a tester, as a feeler, as or a bumper to see if you bump somebody and see if they fight back, you know. Nobody's gonna bite. And besides that, I heard a lot of people say, well, it's just the old game, I wanted a remake, Resident Evil 2 style. And who can blame them at this point? Onimusha's camera, I mean, while it focuses in on the action, it switches so much and so abruptly. Excuse me. I think I'm losing my voice now. It switches so much and so abruptly that it's jarring. And it's probably difficult for new audiences to acclimate to. Acclimate to. We'll see how much trouble we have with this area. And once again, an extra life eludes me. Has that been every level now? I don't know about the last level, but that's 5 out of 6 at least. Just gotta know what to do. And you know what? It's been reported that Mega Man 11 sold 1.3 million copies. I think they came up with that number like 6 months after it came out or something like that. Maybe a year. But even so, that's not bad. It wasn't a AAA title. So, isn't that enough for either a Mega Man 12 or a Mega Man X9 or something? Do they not know what to do with the series from here? I don't know. no Wily Tower. No Wily Castle. You don't get to see it in this version. And this, not this version, the original game. There's just no Wily Castle here. Ow, go away. I just killed you. Okay. I don't use Gutsman for this. You can either use Elec or Gutsman. Actually, you know what? I forgot something very important, and I can't beat this level without it. So... I wonder how far back it'll let me rewind. Now we know. Unfortunately, I'll have to kill myself because I forgot to get the magnetic arm that you can stand on, and you need that to get through this last part. But don't continue, because you'll be back in the same situation you were at. So, remember that point where we were supposed to remember where it was? Let's go back there. And funny enough, we have to beat Elecman again in order to keep this item. We can't just get it and then start over. This first Mega Man was remade for the PlayStation Portable, and it was sort of cutesy-fied, where all the characters were made like with large heads and small bodies. Chibi. Either you call it chibi or super deformed. I know there's a difference, but large heads, small bodies, very cutesy. Oh. Ah, shit. PSP was so odd. It was so weird of a system. I mean, it was a cool portable, but as far as it having some pretty good games, there are a lot of remakes on it. Like a lot of... like I say, there was this remake of Mega Man 1. There was a remake of Mega Man X. There were remakes of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Well, 3 and 4, technically, as well. Star Ocean 1 and 2 remakes. Sort of really weird versions of Phantasy Star Universe. 2 of them. Which I don't know what purpose they served. Supposedly they were expanding the story, but when I played them, I did not feel like the story was being expanded at all. Either that or Sega were... Sonic Team were terrible storytellers, which I imagine surprises nobody. Phantasy Star, the numbered Phantasy Stars on the Master System and Genesis, those had pretty good stories. Beyond there, it's almost non-existent. I remember the first game they made new, really. I mean, there were like side stories on the Game Gear, but as far as a new Phantasy Star, the single-player story of Phantasy Star Online was kind of dull. It was basically about this one hunter, a human female hunter, which wasn't yet in the series. The only females you could play as were robots or sort of what Phantasy Star refers to as like elven, like an elven race. So we got our weapon. Now we can go to Wily Castle. I have an interesting story to tell about Dr. Wily and Dr. Light too, but it's kind of extensive and will be hard to tell while I'm playing. So I'll kind of save that for later. I don't know. I feel like I'm playing Prince of Persia. That's what I was waiting for. And that's what I really wanted. Okay. Where were we? Can we do this? Can we get this without killing ourselves? Yes, we can. Another spot where I'm pretty sure you have to take the hit. I was deliberately trying to get the weapon power-up, pickup, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I'm wasting my time now. It's almost not worth it. By the way, if you don't press down or immediately from there, you'll save yourself from getting hit by those laser blasts you just saw. I know they're not lasers, but you know what I mean. Now I don't know... Yeah. Those two weapon power-ups keep coming back if you want to recharge here. We'll need that up here anyway. Oh, it's too high. Okay. I think this is how you do this. You're probably gonna see a lot of rewinding here. Okay. Sometimes the music sounds better in reverse. At least I'm not using the pause trick. Which I don't know if it still is in this version, but... You might say, oh, this is worse? Hey, rewind is built into the game. Not the original game, but it's built into this version. It wouldn't be put there if they didn't want people to use it. Yeah, I don't think so. Here starts that tradition of see, they lock me into place when I shoot him. You see that? Anyway, here starts the tradition of fighting the boss masters over and over again. And unfortunately, that trend continued into other games. Like, you see it in Devil May Cry a lot. For some bosses, you have to fight 3-4 times sometimes. Maybe not 4 times, but definitely 3. Wait, just let me clear my head for a second here. Okay. Okay. So climb down, but don't let go. Just to be sure. Just to be safe. Still got hit. Nothing. They didn't drop anything. Okay, are we there yet? We're there. For this battle, I think fire is the most useful. That wasn't me that time. You dirty cheater. Sue me. Sue me if you think I'm a cheater. Yeah, that's how I wanted it to go down. Definitely. Actually, here's the redemption arc. Okay. I think we could have done this whole fight better. You know what all this rewinding though is doing for me? It's making me remember that for the first couple of albums for At the Gates, awesome Swedish death metal band. They used to write their riffs backwards. Or rather, to say... what riffs they had. They would play them normally and then record them, then play them backwards, and then learn how to play them that way, and that's how they wrote their songs. That's something. Totally not worth it. I think the symbol up ahead is called the Yashichi? Yashichi? I can make this jump. Come on. I can make it. So close. Oh, I was on it. See? You can make it. You just gotta time it. Which my timing is terrible. And what it does is refills all your weapon energy. I think that was a staple in like old Capcom games, that symbol. And it was like worth a lot of points in old arcade games and stuff, but it's kind of cool to see it here. They don't use it so much anymore these days, but Yashichi, I think it's called. I can't remember. It's been so long, you know. I could have handled this fight better. Look at that little sliver of life I have. It's painful. It's painful to see. What weapon was... What weapon do you use for this one? I think fire. Try to outsmart the computer. Or not. Since they put me at the top, I might as well. Let's try that again with a different weapon. Because that's how I roll. Ta-da! Amazing! How did I do it? It was a lot of hard work and a lot of cheating. has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Rockman, for everlasting peace. Fight, Rockman. Hey, AK. Hey, Yasukichi. Hey, Tampon. Stay cool, Tampon. Hey. AK, AK. Hey, HMD. Chankorin Manami. Yuki-chan's papa. Kakong. That's cool, right? Yeah. I would have loved this as like an animated series, toy line. As a kid, man, this would have been the best thing. And I know there was a Mega Man cartoon. I tried watching that, and it was painful to me. It was like, this is not right. There's a live-action fan movie that's a lot more impressive than the Mega Man cartoon. Even though it stars adults who are all like 30 plus years or older. Some people don't like how Roll acts in that, but to me, if you think about it, Roll was programmed as a housekeeping robot, and she was programmed to be helpful and friendly. You know, if you ask for more than that, you know, you're asking for trouble. No, but that's what she was to start with. I gotta watch that again. It wasn't amazing, but it went through all the Robot Masters, and it had its charm. It wasn't edgy and stupid. It was just like clever and charming. Anyway, I have a story. The reason that Dr. Light looks like Thomas Edison and Dr. Wily looks like Albert Einstein, supposedly it's because the general consensus at the time was that Thomas Edison created the light bulb, and he had all these inventions, and he was a great man. But Albert Einstein, who his research led to the creation of the atomic bomb. So that's kind of why the characters are designed the way they are. Of course, knowing what we know now, it was actually Edison who did a lot of really bad things. He's like, for filmmaking, he like killed elephants and stuff, electrocuted them, and just horrible things. And Albert Einstein, he wasn't directly involved with the creation of the atomic bomb, and he did a lot of great things in his lifetime. If anything, you know, a lot of these days it's more prominent, but people aren't saying it enough as far as I'm concerned, and it needs to be recognized that a lot of what the credit that we give Edison for were either things already invented or stuff that Nikola Tesla did much better and you know, without so much harm to living creatures. I don't know. There's a whole write-up on that on YouTube's. I'm sure you could find it for yourself. I personally need to study it more as well. I'm kind of giving you the Cliff's Notes from a layman's point of view, but it deserves more research. It's just unfortunate that the Tesla name was stolen for a car company by a billionaire who, despite wanting clean energy for cars, electric cars, it seems to it still uses coal for powering the cars. It still technically uses fossil fuels, and probably more of them. So I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Capcom. No more Capcom tests. Either make the games or don't make the games. I hope that Onimusha does come back. You know, as far as I'm concerned, had they made it like a collection, like the Devil May Cry 1 through 3 collection, they could have made it an Onimusha collection, and it would have sold better. Not only would it have sold better, but it would have been more widely regarded as better. I think it wouldn't have felt just more like a PS1 game that was made on PS2 and upscaled to PS4, or you know. Anyway, Capcom, Rockman Legacy Collections, these are great. Give us more. I know you're working out releasing Battle Network Collection next year with 10 games on it, which is great, but we really need our Legends Legacy Collection. Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, The Misadventures of Tron, and at least Mega Man and Bass. Use the Game Boy Advance translation for a Super Famicom release that we never got. There you go. And if you need something else, just throw those Game Boy games on there. Those won't take much legwork. And then that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 games you got there. So just throw them all on there. I'll be happy if that happens. A lot of other people will be happy too. And then we can talk about Mega Man X9 or possibly Legends 3, or you know. And sure, you'll get your Star Force collections, I'm sure. I'll support you in your Star Force love. But don't make me, Capcom, don't make me buy the Battle Network collection in order to get my Legends collection. Don't make it be another Capcom test. I may buy it anyway, just out of loyalty and because I'm kind of interested in, to see if I can still appreciate those games, but I probably will buy it. But don't make it seem as though as if it doesn't sell well, then you'll discontinue the collections altogether. Don't do that. And bring back Onimusha and Breath of Fire, please. Thank you. Oh, and Dino Crisis. I know you got some sort of online competitive shooter with dinosaurs going on that's not Dino Crisis, but bring back Dino Crisis proper. Anyway, that's it for my return to YouTube. Thank you everybody in my chat room. But seriously, thank you everyone who's subscribed to the channel. Thank you anyone who watches this back as a VOD, what they call it on Twitch, what the hip kids on Twitch call a VOD. I don't like that phrase, but I probably will still use it anyway. VOD. For the foreseeable future, I will probably keep playing Mega Man games. Obviously next is 2, which everybody loves 2, so we'll do that. There are plans to do the X series on Twitch. I don't know if I will if I will make those videos jump right over to YouTube. I would say no, but then again, things change. It was fun to play this again, and I kind of missed it. If you have a problem with me rewinding, hey, let me know in the comments. Or better yet, come into my room and tell me, hey, you dirty cheater, don't be playing that rewind stuff. You know, but since no one is here, I can do whatever I want. So there. Maybe someday I'll go back and cheat on Contra. Just to spite you all. No, I love you guys. A lot of you guys have been subscribed for a long time, and I really haven't been keeping up with content, and I apologize for that, but you know, life has kind of kicked us in the balls over here, and I'm sure it has for other people in different ways, or at least gotten some ovaries punched. So I feel for everyone, and like I feel for you guys, I hope you feel for other people, including myself. Just I'll tell you to take care, be safe. Corona isn't over. Or COVID ain't Ovid. So do take care. I heard there's nasty new variants coming. And some of you, I don't know if you think it's propaganda or whatnot, but you know, when doctors stop wearing face masks, then I'll stop wearing face masks. We'll put it that way. Don't try not to get too serious on here. But come on, do be safe, you know, and take care. Hopefully we'll have a new round of variant vaccinations for the fall that will be stronger, and that, you know, we can all, you know, rally around. Things are tough. Things seem to be getting tougher, but I believe in you, so believe in me. And if we believe in each other, maybe we can get some shit done. Instead of standing on the sidelines trying to prevent other people from living their lives, let's try to help people, you know? But instead of hindering, let's help. I think that's the best advice I can give tonight. Of course, the YouTube thing wants you to say, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll add to it, share. Special thanks goes out to Josh _Adams_MM. He's a good friend from Australia. He takes care of us from a distance. But check out his Twitter, Kyo Nagato, and I think from there he'll have links to all his gorgeous music on Bandcamp. I am AlucardsQuest. I also have music on Bandcamp, but I also stream on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And hit me up on Twitter. You can befriend me on PlayStation. You know, whatevs. You know. And that's about it. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Bandcamp. You know. I don't know. I'd like to do more with my music, but I always say that, so I don't want to disappoint anyone. I'll push myself to do something, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll let you go, and let's, like I say, let's try to help each other and not hinder each other. I think we've done enough hindering for a while. You know. So let's start with the helping. And the world could use a lot of helping. Adios.